Hello everyone, welcome back. I just quickly want to show you how we did the text overlay in Exacqvision. So SmartLink has quite a few options on communication for either sending or receiving data. We opted for the RS-232 option just because it's the most simplest option of doing this. So what we did is we created a virtual comport with a little application that we wrote. This application then takes the data from RS-232 and then from the actual virtual comport and passes it through to a TCP/IP connection. We can then receive it within our Exacqvision VMS. So that's the middleware that you will need to achieve this. But what I will show you is on the Kantech side. So we used Task Builder itself. So Task Builder is where you write small little commands within Kantech. So basically what we did is, we're sending the data to our comport 10, which is the virtual comport we created. We have the baud rate of the comport. We then also have a text, which I entered there just for my own reference to see where the start and the end of the actual transaction is. And then we have some keys from within Kantech itself, which we reference. So the first key there is the actual door name. That one there is the event, and that one is my name. And then we have date and time. So that's for the task builder itself. Then we have to actually create a trigger and an alarm for this event to happen. So basically give it a name, select the door that you're using, select which task you're going to use. So obviously our task is called new task builder. That's basically just the default. So events, then I have to select which events, based on which events I want this trigger to happen. So once that's set up, in my Exacqvision itself, I then go to serial ports. I create one which is the actual TCP listener with the IP address of where it needs to listen to. And the port number is quite important because that's where it obviously receives the information from. The profile itself is just basically where you can customize and how you want this data to display. So there you can see the data coming through. I can then change the font to anything, any color, etc. So there I'll be coming through as white. I can then apply that, and then for my live view you'll see that it also then comes through as that. So I can also clear these things. So basically I just have my text coming through on one of the monitors, and then like we mentioned before, you can then search on the playback for events. So there's access denied. So the last access denied event was this one. I can then play to see what actually happened at this specific door during that time. So there is the access denied. Thank you very much.